I don't think this is the first thing I'm going to post on YouTube anyways either. Hopefully not, because if this is my introduction to the world, I'm going to crash out. Okay. Hey guys. Today I'm doing something that I've been seeing on TikTok. I'm going to do it on YouTube though, because I honestly don't think I'm built for like 3-minute videos because I talk for so long. Like, it's actually ridiculous. So everyone's been putting their like physical TBR on like a wheel spin thing, and then basically like the rules are like you only get 2 skips, and then I think some people are doing like if you get to 30% of the book, like you can like not finish it. So I'm gonna follow those rules as well. I think I am sticking to that do not finish rule though, because sometimes I can't finish. Flip, no, change, flip. I am going to go through with it because that is the thing that I do is I will like read something till like the last like 30 pages and I start reading again. So I have to finish whatever I'm reading. New rule. I have to finish it. Okay. So anyways, also to preface, a lot of these books are like rereads. So I like read them when I was in high school, I was in middle school, like Lord of the Flies, like I had to read that in high school. So like it's kind of a reread because like obviously I don't feel like I retained that much when I was like reading it then. But like I'll come back with a review of what I thought of the book. But anyways, I think I got all the prefaces out of the way. Now I'm gonna spin. We're gonna see which book I have. I'm actually really nervous because there's some things on here that like I think it might take me all summer to read. Anyways, I'm doing this during the summer because I feel like I have the most free time and like, okay, actually I really don't want to see. Is it still spinning? It is. Oh my, okay. So, The Secret History. Okay. This one I did read, but like I didn't finish it. Let me see how far I got. I got like 1/3 of the way and I knew it was good, but I just stopped reading it. This will be good for me to finish. I'll come back with what I think about it. So, I'll be back when that happens. Okay. I'm only 20 pages in, but I think it's because I'm not in the mood for it. But I'm gonna get 100 pages in today. Hopefully. But I figured I'd come in and give an update on the books that I've read in between in the last, like, because I filmed that video 2 weeks ago. So in the last 2 weeks, the books that I've read in between this, and just give you my thoughts on those. So I have something to talk about. You get the books that I read in between. And I think you'll see that, like, I'm not in the mood for this. So, preface this. I like every book. I mean, not every book, okay? There's a lot that I don't finish, and there's, like, a lot that, like, I don't know, like, that I won't complete. But, like, see, like, it's not like in the case of this. Like, I know this would be good, and I know I'd probably like it, but it just takes a second for me to get into it. But then there are books that I don't like, okay? That's not what this is. But anyways, but for the most part, like, if there's like one part of it that I like I'm gonna say I like the book. I don't think I'm qualified to like give reviews because genuinely, like, I'm low-key, like, if I finish the book, like, I think it's probably good. So with that being said, I don't think I have like the means to be like someone who's like, this is a great book, you should read this, because everything kind of makes me happy. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you'll kind of see as I explain what I've read this week. Okay, so the first book that I read was the new Liz Tomforde book, the Rewind It Back. It was Rio's story, and guys, I literally loved it. I thought it was so good, and it was my favorite of the Windy City series personally, and that's really surprising because I felt like it was like kind of like a friends to lovers situation, and I do not like those. I don't really enjoy friends to lovers. Sometimes I do. Like, exceptions would be people we meet on vacation or this one. I think those are the only two that I've really found that like friendship is like involved or something. But I don't even think this one was considered a friends to lovers, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think it is, but it kind of is. So, and I think the main takeaway for me is that they were just so nice to, like, they treat each other so nicely, I think. So I loved that story. I couldn't tell you much about the plot line. This is why I don't feel like I'm qualified for like reviews, because like the plot, a lot of the time, I just remembered the feelings associated with it. And I remember I loved it. So that's one I would recommend to people who like romance books. Okay, next one. Rina Kent, I think it's a new book. I'm not really sure. It's Sweet Venom. That one. This one was a big jump for me because it was like from the Liz Tomforde to like Rina Kent. And like, if you know her stories, they're usually like bully romances and stuff. So it was a big switch, but I finished it. I thought it was good. There's a lot of trigger warnings though. Like, I 100% checked those. I can't remember the plot. It was good though, I think. I don't think it was like, well, honestly, it might have been my favorite of her books. Honestly, a lot of hers start to blur together for me. Anyways, but this one was a hockey one. So honestly, this one was different because it was hockey, and I really enjoy hockey romance books. So there's that. But I couldn't tell you much else. It was good, I think. Another one that I read, C.R. Jane. It was one of her hockey series ones. I have no idea. It's like the wrong pucking, fill in the blank, because I'm pretty sure that's what the entire series is. It might be, was it her football one? I think it was a hockey one. I'm getting them confused now. I can't remember. But anyways, guys, if I'm going to be honest, I high-key really like the C.R. Jane books, and I feel like that's kind of controversial because I like, okay, see, here's where it gets like, people defer in opinions. It's insta love. And I'm not opposed to insta love, okay? Like, I'm really not. It's about me, but... So it was really good, though. I mean, okay, wait. I wouldn't say it's really good. But for, like, an insta love, like, insta obsession kind of thing, I enjoy her books. They, like, those are super quick reads for me. Like, all of her books have always been, like, super quick. I feel like if you're, like, going from, like, a really hardcore series to, like, something else, like, that one's just easy. So I don't really remember what happened. I don't remember the characters. But I liked it, I think. I don't really know. I have 2 shout outs because, like, I was in the middle of reading these when I was supposed to start this. So, but okay, so this was like recommended by, I think her name is either Heath or Heather. I'm gonna go check and I'm gonna remember it this time. I always struggle with like remembering. I listen to her reviews the most because I feel like she's kind of the same vibe where she just like reads pretty much anything. I did Choosing Theo, and I read that, loved it, finished that. I read like a more books in the series too, and they were super quick, and they kind of just like reminded me of like Ice Planet Barbarians. It's like not the exact same plot, but it's similar vibes. They're enjoyable. Those are really just like fun reads for me. I really like those. I thought Choosing Theo is like amazing though. The one that stuck with me the most of those, and I only gotten, I think, to the 3rd book in that series. So those, and then I had also listened to one of her other recommendations, which was Bohemian, and I only like got halfway through that one because then I kind of like switched my trajectory of like where I was reading. If anyone can't tell, my reading is all over the place. Like, I can't pick like, I literally go by like what I'm feeling. Like, I'm only halfway through, and I think I'm gonna go back and finish the series once I'm done with this one and those series that I'm reading right now, because I really enjoyed it. So I would recommend that one. That one reminds me, I like relate books to other books, even though they're not that similar. They just have like 1 or 2 plot things that I'm like, oh, hello. So this one kind of reminds me of like All Roads Lead Here by Marina Zapata, and that one's low-key my favorite of Marina Zapata. So I don't really know, but it's kind of giving me the same vibes, and I kind of like it because I'm a huge fan of like the famous and like kind of like materialistic, because sometimes I feel like that's like realistic. I feel like that's kind of like relatable to me because I love like going shopping and like all this stuff. So I'm trying to think of the other book that I really like resonates with me because of this. Oh my god, I know it. The Sweetest Obsession, but not The Sweetest Obsession. Yes, The Sweetest Obsession, yes. The one, Christian, and is that his name? I'm just like her, I forgot it. I actually really don't know if that's anyone's name. Remember, I loved it because she was like, look at my nails, like I was just like, oh, me core. But I love those types of books, and this is kind of what that book is giving to me. Yeah, The Bohemian. Okay, and then current series that I'm reading right now, and I'm gonna read it kind of simultaneously with this one. We'll see. I'll probably finish this one first, but it's a 4-book series, and I don't actually know. I like know what book I'm on, like what it's called, but I don't know what the entire series is called. I'm pretty sure it'd just probably be like The Sun Trial. The description of it is very like accurate, I feel like ACOTAR, but also to me it's like selections, specifically like the first book is like the selection series to me, but on like a small scale. I don't know, I am enjoying it. I think it does good on Goodreads, but I'm not one to judge anything off of Goodreads because there's like books on there that like have gotten 1 star and I'm like, wow, this is good. Not anyone else's opinion. Oh, this one though is super slow burn. So, I mean, it's not like, it's like slow burn in the sense of like my friend Jill would love this because she hates when they like get together at any point in the book. I think she would rather them just not get together ever, but just have the tension the whole time. But yeah, so hopefully by next time you see me though, I'll have a review for this one instead of a million other books that I'm not supposed to be reading, but that I did read. So anyways, hopefully next time I'll have this one done. I'm really gonna try. I'm really gonna make an effort. Don't know how strong that effort's gonna be, but I'm glad I could like give some recommendations. But anyways, that's it. Okay, I think I'll see you next time when I'm like fully done.